to do a video on a sewing, I guess, situation. I don't really know what you call it. So I thought I would kind of give you an idea of what I bought to get this thing done. If you watched my previous videos, you would have seen that I have already made some outfits for my dogs, and those are more, I guess, cold weather type. So I thought I would make some outfits that are more for spring, not necessarily summer, depending on when you live. I live in Vegas, so it gets a little warm, so. And one of my dogs is like completely black fur. So here's one fabric that I bought. It's super cute. It just has diamonds on it. June's pink. I've decided, or June's color is pink. I've decided, and I still haven't really decided on Oreo's color. So I bought this for Oreo, and it could be for June, but just with June and her white fur, it's just. You can't, I prefer a colored fabric on June because she has white fur, and a more lighter color on Oreo because she has the darker fur. So this is just what I have bought for fabric for my dogs. So throughout this video, hopefully I will be able to, I'm trying to get my TV to friggin' work. It's not working. Show you basically my steps. I don't right now, I'm not as skilled as other people would, where they could just make their own pattern. I have bought patterns before. Alright, let's see if it works now. So I'll kind of give you an idea. So, yeah, I'll keep you updated. So I wanted to show you the pattern, well, not necessarily, well, I guess, yeah, the pattern, the company, and I wanted to share where I got this from you, or got the pattern from. So I actually, this is a little, not necessarily a briefcase. My mom got it for me one year for Christmas, and this is where I keep my patterns. So it just kind of has a lock right there, and you open it up, and then I got all these little files. So far, this is where I keep all of my patterns and stuff like that. And it's not all dog clothes. I do have some other ones that I hope to in the future be able to make. I got this, my niece, we were at Hobby Lobby, and they were selling Simplicity patterns for 99 cents, so I was going ham. So my niece wanted me to get this. I told her, I was like, I'm not so advanced, I mean, I don't know what I can do with this, so I got that. Yeah, she wanted me to get this. I also got this. It's super cute. Make your own little plush animals. I was thinking for my dogs, maybe. I also got this. I know, super excited. And nope. And I also got this. A lot of my friends are like having babies and stuff like that, so I thought maybe it would be kind of cool to make these things. One thing that I really like that you can, modify yourself is this. So yeah, I got that, 99 cents. And I'm like, if I don't use it, then it's not that big of a loss because I only spent 99 cents on the pattern. Hi, I wanted to, sorry, I'm not picking my nose, I'm scratching it. It's very windy in Las Vegas. On my on my camera, I see this little windsock on my viewfinder. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's so windy that my viewfinder is picking up that it's so windy in Vegas that it's giving me a little icon. Oh, okay, so anyways, this is kind of a continuation of my sewing video. I previously sewed a shirt for my dog, but I didn't show that because my camera wasn't working very well. So this video is the shirt that I'm going to be making for my other dog, and I will show you my shirt that I made for my one dog after I make this one. So this is kind of going to be the process of what I do. Okay, so I'm going to get my sewing pattern out of here. I showed you earlier in the video, and I'm going to be using this one right here. There's a whole bunch of different ones. I got this pattern from my mom for Christmas, and she had bought me some fabric. If you'd watched a video earlier, I would have shown you that. I think it was my very first vlog. I'm going to be making this one right here. See. So I'm going to get out that pattern, and I am not super awesome at sewing, so I still need patterns. But my hope is to be able to make my own. I still haven't quite figured out how to do that. It's kind of a pain, but you gotta start somewhere. So I'm going to be using this fabric right here. You saw that earlier, just as I love my dog. I like using the lighter colors on Oreo because she is so dark. She has the dark fur. Oh gosh. That I'm having a huge amount of trouble. Alright, there we go. So I'm going to be using this. This is for the collar, where you cut out their collar and you feed it through. I'm not going to be using this. I don't find a need for it, so I'm not going to use that. I do need this long piece right here, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that. I'm watching Jurassic World while I do this. Chris Pratt is hot. Take off my pink thread that I have. Put this one in. Super easy stuff. Alright, so then I also have directions on how to do it because again, I don't know how to sew that well. So I am doing coat C. Am I missing a part? No, I am not. Okay, coat C. Skipping that part. Alright, I don't need that. I need get rid of that. Get rid of that right now. I need this part. So I'm gonna take, I don't know if you're supposed to, but I leave the pattern on so I know what I'm supposed to use when I read the pattern until I get used to it. I mean, I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do anyways. If that is, I'm an awesome person at figuring that out without reading any directions. And then as soon as I take this pattern off, I like to put it back where I store it so I don't have too much clutter and so I don't lose it. I've already lost one piece. I think, yeah, one piece from another pattern that I had that's super close. Hey, I hope you wanted to close up. From one piece. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's just like the collar part, but I don't want to lose it again. Alright. And I need these two pieces, so I'm going to take those pins out. And I cannot tell you, I've only been sewing for a few months now, about 9 months or so, and I can only tell you how many times I've stabbed myself with these stupid pins. I don't even want to think about how many people have stabbed themselves who are actually experts at sewing. They've probably lost a lot of blood, shedded a few tears, and cried themselves to sleep because of it. Alright, so first things first. I need to have my, there's a right side and a wrong side. This is the wrong side, this is the right side. The right side is the side that has a pattern. I need to have my right side up facing me. For the biggest part, I don't know what it's technically called, I guess. This part is the back part, because this is the part that's going to touch their back. And then these are the shoulder parts, I really don't know. But these need to be right side down, because when you're flipping it, you want to have the seams on the inside. Alright, so alright, this part, I always get confused. Is this how it's supposed to go? Yes, okay. This is how it's supposed to go. So I'm going to pin it as best as I can perfectly. My motto in life, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be perfect. Crap. Something's already happened. I don't even know, really. It's all good. Like, I legit don't know what happened. It's okay. I gotta fix it. It's all good. Alright, let's see here. Scissors! and sorry about that, Bob. Oh, no. I don't know what happened, whatever. It's been fixed. Alright, so good news is I got that part finished before I had the issue. So now I gotta do the other part. Finish the other side, and now I'm going to do the sleeves, and the sleeves always seem to give me issues. They cause me grief. I'm just gonna say they cause me grief. So I'll probably be sitting here for 20 minutes. Good thing I will edit that part out, so you won't have to sit here with 20 minutes with me, but I'm pretty much gonna be sitting here for 20 minutes trying to figure it out. All right. Put this back so I don't lose it. All right. The sleeves. See, I'm already having issues. Shh. All right, here we go. Probably the fastest I've ever figured it out. Nope, nope. Messing it up. Alright, so I got one sleeve done. I'm going to show you one sleeve, and then I'm just going to do the second sleeve off camera. So again, stitch, back stitch, both ends, all that jazz. Alright, so this part of the sleeve is done, and it doesn't look like much of a sleeve, but when I actually put them together, it'll look like a sleeve. So I'm going to do the other sleeve off camera, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sew the two pieces of the hood together. So, that was quick and painless. And so, when I switch it around, here's my hood. Super cute. Alright, so then, what I do is I sew this together. The sides together, basically. So I'm going to pin them together. I'm going to do that off camera, and then I will be right back. Alright, so I pinned the two sides together, right here, and then I sewed them together, so when I flip it the correct way, it looks more like a coat now that you slip onto somebody. So basically, this is what it would look like if a person wore this dog coat. I got a little, a little tuxedo tail going on back there. But this is not meant for a person, even though like the sleeves fit me. But this is not made for a person. So, I'm taking it off. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this part, do with my wedge apparently, and sew the hood on, right side facing right side. So I'm going to pin it, and then I'm going to sew it. Alright, Now we have our hood on. So it's looking more and more like a coat. So what I need to do now is, now I need to go and sew my edges down. I'm not going to sew my edges down right here because that's where I'm going to put a zipper, but I'm going to sew my edges down going across the whole thing. And so to make that easier, what I have to do now is plug in my iron. Get my little tabletop iron. And set that up right here. Put this away before I forget. So now that I've used all these pieces and I don't need the instructions anymore, I'm just going to get them out of my way. Okay, it's because it wasn't in all the way. This is a cheap iron. So I'm going to, even though I'm not going to hem, I guess, the side where I'm putting the zipper, I'm still going to iron it so it lays down flat. So I'm going to do that off camera and then I will be right back. Alright, so finished product, well, I'm sorry, not finished product. So I had to trim off a little bit on the bottom. So what I did is I laid it across the Oreo and I just trimmed off what I needed. So I put on the zipper. So there's a zipper and I hemmed all the way up the hood, all that stuff. And I didn't hem the bottom because I wanted to get, actually, to make it a little bit more fancier, I like putting this on the bottom, only I'm not putting green on. I want to get a black or a red, probably a red because there's not a lot of red in this. It's a kind of accent that color. So I'm going to go ahead and do that later. So when I'm going to get that and then I'm going to sew that on the bottom and I'll have a nice little hem. So I'm also going to do that with the sleeves as well. So I'm not going to do the sleeves. But basically this is what it looks like. Pretty much except for what I just told you, and it zips up like a regular coat. I just feel this is way easier to use, and it's way easier to put on the dog by the time you're done. Oreo, you want to come see her coat on? Come here, Oreo. Oreo. Oreo, come here. Want to get your coat on? Oh, stretchy baby. Look at that stretchy baby. All right, let's get your coat on, my love. It's a perfect fit. And there we have Oreo's dog coat. Yeah, so pretty. Oh, so pretty. It's the perfect fit. It's a perfect fit. It's a perfect fit. Yeah. Ooh. And then we got the hood. Oh, see, Mama, I got the hood on too. You cute girl. And with the zipper, because this doesn't stretch that much, with the zipper, it's just way easier to take on and take off. Like, it's a little, is it tight? No, it's not that bad. It might be if she lays down. You want to sit for me? Sit. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, my good girl. All right, let's take it off. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos on my channel. Bye.